Hi, Jen Mason here, and I'm back from the beach and ready to show you how to alter your Parts and Parcels album. A lot of people are asking me questions at CHA because this is normally covered in a very classy sort of canvas linen look, and they're wondering if you could alter it, and most definitely you can. So here I've used my golden paints, and I'm going to show you in the video to follow how you can alter this. We did it to match Christine Adolph's wonderful new Tide Pull collection, and we've also altered the inside pieces so that from the outside in, your Parts and Parcels album is just the way you want it, because, like I keep saying, there's only one right way to do your Parts and Parcels album, and that's your way. Enjoy! So I'm working today on sort of altering my frames here for my Parts and Parcels. It's a 12-book album, and I'm going to use some of Christine Adolph's really great papers here, and I'm using them as my inspiration for how I'm going to alter these. And it's really pretty simple, and I'm going to keep this one handy because this is one I've already done, and I'm going to show you really quickly how we do this. I'm going to set this one aside, and I'm just using, you can use a rag, I'm using, what is this? This is a paper towel, and I'm using it because it absorbs the paint as I go. A rag sometimes stays too wet, and I'm taking some golden acrylics. These are fluid acrylics, and they're great. They're like a regular acrylic, but they don't have that same thick body. And these are the same pieces, the same paints that I used to alter the cover of this book, which I'll show you in another video. And I'm using sap green, and what else am I using? Cobalt teal. And I'm just sort of, I keep going back to this that Christine has made here. I'm using a little burnt umber. I love burnt umber. Here it looks very earthy with some purples and oranges. It looks a lot different. And you just continue to rub the different colors in. This, what color is this one? This green gold can get really bright yellow sometimes, but when I start layering it with the other colors, it just really pops. And I can tone that down with a little of my manganese blue. That one's a really hard one to say. And I just keep going back into this until I get all the way around. Now, if you're smart, you actually covered your tabletop before you started this, but I'm working on this great IKEA glass tabletop, which is incredibly forgiving and really lets me just wash everything off or even scrape it if I need to with like a with a razor blade like you would use to clean around the edges of your windows if you had painted your windows. So let's put a little sap green and more of my burnt umber there because that was just getting too bright, and I will pop the books. I will use the really bright colors, and I'll probably use the more subdued textures for the outsides of the books when I put them in this album. So this, along with the covered album, is just a really great way to take the Parts and Parcels product and make it yours. And like I always say, there's only one right way to do your Parts and Parcels, and that's your way. So enjoy. Try altering your very own. Thanks.